Setbacks lead to comebacks and I'm getting more. So I'm grinning for the trials that I have in store. All I gotta do is work, all I gotta do is win. All I gotta do is fit this flame. All I gotta do is balance out my chakra so I keep it on the level where you know my name. Hoping that this string doesn't turn.
What's up, guys? Back at it again. It's your boy, Stoned Chakra. Back with another high-octane episode. No, not really. Not really. I mean, it's Stoned Chakra, so there's going to be a lot of dab and or weed smoking. So, high-octane is really... It's not the crux of this show. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you know who it is. It's Stoned Chakra. And I'm back again with another wonderful episode of Getting High with Stoned Chakra. I mean, it's a pretty self-explanatory title. I mean, I'm Stoned Chakra, and we're going to be getting high. I mean, you don't have to. You can be getting high on life. It doesn't matter what you're getting high on. But if you're rocking with me while this is on, you're getting high with Stoned Chakra. Even if it's just a contact. On today's episode, it is really just going to be very chill, I'd say. I don't really have much to show. I mean, as you guys saw, you saw my new little toy, and yes, I did spend a lot of time messing with that last night. But actually, there's something that I can mention. I can mention this because it seems like there's going to be a new permanent fixture in the Stoned Chakra sphere of entertainment. From now on, barring any sort of, hiccups, Sundays, officially, at least if you're coming to my YouTube channel, or coming to my Twitch stream, or coming to my Facebook page, Sundays now are going to be Star Wars Sundays. That means every Sunday you can catch your boy, Stoned Chakra, playing some Star Wars. Getting the Star War on Sundays, you know what I mean? Right now, the main game is Star Wars The Old Republic, MMORPG, that my good friend Dyson, check him out on Twitch, he jumped back into under my suggestion, and now we run the galaxy, you know what I mean, fucking shit up. So if you want to catch that, feel free to tune in Sundays for Star Wars Sundays. And barring any sort of issue with him being able to play, I'll either just play The Old Republic by myself, or you can catch me playing other great Star Wars games. There's so many to choose from. But if for any reason I'm not playing The Old Republic, I would probably be playing Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. And you want to know why? Because out of the two KOTOR games, KOTOR being Knights of the Old Republic, the only one that would actually work was 2. I tried to play 1 and it crashed every time it tried to load up. So, guess what's happening on Star Wars Sundays? Now, when it comes to updates other than, playing the game, you guys want to hear about the music? You want to hear what's going on with Stoned Chakra? Well, I mean, it's the fucking winter solstice, guys. There's this crazy convergence of energies happening right now. That's so Stoned Chakra. Celestial events that have not been seen in centuries. And I'm ready to accept all of this energy and take it under my wings and let it fly me to the places that I need to go. You see that? I just freestyled that. That was off the dome, off the top. We don't write down no scripts. We got rough outlines. So all that shit Jake did, that was just off the top. It was off the top. But with all of that happening, it's okay to feel overwhelmed. Like, it's okay to feel like slightly out of it. Like, first, I went to sleep at a relatively reasonable hour last night, like 1 or 2, and I was still like very tired today. And then I was watching this show called All American, because for some reason, I really enjoy watching television shows about football, but I don't enjoy watching football. Don't ask me why. I don't have a good answer. Like, All American, Friday Night Lights, even movies. Like, what is it? Varsity Blues, Remember the Titans, the movie Friday Night Lights, was The Replacements, The Longest Yard. If it's a fictional work about football in some way, I usually like it. But actual football, I just don't care to watch. It's fucking weird. But anyway, I was watching that show this morning, and, you know, of course, fucking had something to do with, like, fathers. I didn't need him then, why do I need him now? And I'm like, yeah. Like, because usually that stuff doesn't get to me, but I'm telling you, it's all these energies floating around, all this convergent shit, these celestial bodies crossing over one another, and all this. Feel free to, you know, take that as license to feel things a little more deeply for these next few days. Probably for the foreseeable future. There's supposed to be some crazy energetic shift that's happening right now. And I think, like, in all actuality, I might have been feeling it for some time now. Which is why, like, it felt like I straight hit the wall, smacked into it, like flopped up against it like a rag doll. And then after realizing that I had straight smacked into a wall and, like, coddled myself from the pain, I got up, looked around, and was like, alright, I guess it's time to climb over this wall. Weird metaphor, not even sure if I fully understood it, but hopefully you did. Stoned Chakra! Anyways, let's go ahead and turn up Old Reliable here. Ooh, that vibration was strong when it turned on. It means it's nice and fully charged. Hold on, let me check. Do the 3 taps to check the battery power, and if it's still on green, we're in the clear. Oh, see how you just, like, saw the video behind me? Yeah, that means it was green. And we're in the clear. Green screen! Chroma screen! Look at that, we have, like, a very minimal amount of red screen that's left in the fluid. For that, we simply do a double tap and start to heat it up, and then we will get the remaining materials out of the chamber. And I ain't gonna lie about that. No sir. You know, as we count down to the holidays, you know, the slow tick towards the inevitability of time. I don't wanna be the one that come and your fun, cause you living like a fraud, claiming that you really want that job, that 9 to 5, it's you alive and raw. Tell me what were your ambitions before you started tripping about the money mission. Let me get it nice and hot so I can swab that out. And that ain't all, never listen to the media. Shit's fucked up, yeah, ain't no more deceiving us. Stoned Chakra in this bitch, and yeah, we ain't leaving you. Would you think that we're running out of material? Not putting the pen to the paper, that's inconceivable. More likely run out of switches to put some weed into. Oh my God. All these lies, they obstructed my vision, but I stay on my job. Spitting writtens with a deadly precision, and this is for my squad. Killing shit, so you claim with the villains. You guys been rocking with me. You already know the deal. Cotton Squad party time. White people. You know, look me in the eyes, bro. Now, one thing that I will say is that I'd say over like the last week, which, you know, it takes a lot for me to admit this. Like, I'm not right all the time. But fair amount, the things that I think are going to happen, you know, like, oh, you're about to do this, and this. Well, if I put those together in my mind, this, and this, all of those will eat up or add up to that. And I'd say a good amount of the times those calculations end up being correct. What I am trying to deal with is not saying it. Because there's no need. It serves no purpose. It's just self-serving. And the only thing that I want to serve myself up is fire tracks and Disney. So I don't need to explain that I'm right, even if it's the case. Because the time that you're not right, that's going to be way louder than any time that you shouted that you were right. So if you're the person that is so quick to, you know, shout from the rooftops that you're right, the second that you're wrong, those shouts will be deafening and they won't be coming from you. They'll be coming from everybody else that was sick of you being right all the time. And they're not just sick of you being right all the time, because they can deal with that as long as you don't say it. So, this is me, Stoned Chakra, putting it out on the interwebs that not everything requires a response. Not everything requires words. Be okay with them not knowing. The same way that you're okay with you not knowing, which is sometimes necessary, you have to be okay with not knowing. Be okay with other people not knowing. Because at the end of the day, don't you know you? I mean, there's things that you don't know, but you know you, right? Or do you? Do you know you? Maybe that's a question that you should ask yourself. Do you know yourself? Have you not watched The Matrix, bro? Know thyself. And I think that is one thing that, you know, I am first to admit that there is a shitload that I do not know. But one thing that I will say that I know is myself. Another thing that I say I know is that I know I can make good music. I mean, don't you hear the song right now? You know what I mean? I do know that I have a way with words. And just because that's the case, doesn't mean I have to fucking use them all the time. Shut your fucking mouth sometimes, guy. Like, you don't have to be talking all the time. You know, that's just one thing I'm going to try and take and hold on to as something picked up from this tumultuous year that everybody has experienced. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how poor you are. I don't care if you're fucking a butt ugly troll with no neck. Everybody this year has experienced incredible and extraordinary things because there was nowhere to hide from it. Like, 2020 was like, everybody gets this smoke, dude. You know what I mean? 2020 was like Oprah when she was giving shit out in her fucking audiences. Like, you get some 2020. You get some 2020. You all get 2020. Like, that's what it's like. So, no matter, you know, the look of ease of somebody's life or the look of hardship, I'd say this year, at the very least, everyone was humbled on some scale. Even if it was in the tiniest bit, everybody was humbled. Like, the person that still had to work with no hazard pay because they're essential was fucking humbled at how fucking callous and disgusting late-stage capitalism can be. The same way that the capitalist was humbled by the fact that he saw his stock prices take a big old shit in March. Now, keep in mind that didn't last long, so they didn't really feel any sort of squeeze that, working people felt. But in that moment, in those moments, I'm sure they were humbled in some small way.
It's a new fella, you fucking with pros, so you better get a rella. And it don't really matter, any kind of do. I choose from my platter, yeah, grape the berry blue. Oops, blueberry, that's why then there's cherry, and that shit's heaven sent. I like smoking out of bongs with lots of ice, but choking on a blunt.
But the question is not whether people have been humbled, because just judging, not judging, but just surveying this, the lay of the land and just seeing the look of people's faces and just the sheer amount of shit that has happened within this 1 year. I'd say the question isn't whether or not the humbling has occurred and into what degree. I would say the question is, who is going to learn from it? That is the real question. Who is going to learn from it? Who is going to learn from 2020? And, just by the lay of the land, it doesn't seem like a lot of people are going to learn. Like, if any year was right for substantial change and upheaval, this was it. This was the time. And people just fumbled the rock. Like, they had a clear line to the end zone with no defenders in sight, and they just fumbled it. I just don't understand people that I live near. You know what I mean? Because Ohio, that went red as fuck. Kentucky went red as fuck. But the two situations in particular where I'm just like, God damn, y'all motherfuckers have not learned is Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell maintaining their Senate seats. Like, after everything that you have seen and heard this year alone, how? Like, how? The reason we went 9 months without like any sort of significant talks, and then when they finally come to the table, it's for half of what motherfuckers got last time. How did you guys let these motherfuckers remain in their sentence? What is it? What is it that they do for you that you said, you know what? I want that flappy necked motherfucker Mitch and that crazy eyed motherfucker Lindsey back in Congress. You know what? They've done a damn good job, and I want them to keep doing what they've been doing. That's what those motherfuckers said. Has anybody seen? I know nobody's watching right now, but when this is no longer live, the people that watch it when it's no longer live, the real MVPs. 30 seconds till 420. If you've seen Designated Survivor, the premise of the show is that they pick one person in the government guy in the president's cabinet, maybe a member of Congress, maybe like something like that. They pick somebody to hang back in the event that something happens at the state house, not the state house, if something happens at the Capitol building. The premise of this show is that something happened, and the designated survivor, which was like the chief of staff, I'm not the chief of staff, but the cabinet member for like housing at the Four Corners, was the guy that they picked to hang back while like the president, the vice president, and then all of Congress, and then most of the cabinet went to Capitol Hill for whatever reason.
I'm faded, but not quite faded to black. I'm surrounded by these roaches in the SJB, they trap. It's a fact. High rulers known for smoking marijuana. If the judge asks me if I'm guilty, I say
Oh
yes,
yeah,
I am
that's
your
what we
honor.
needed, right?
Oh, you mad, huh? Oh, you mad, huh?
Oh. Goddamn. Well, back to the designated survivor. They picked this guy who's played by Kiefer Sutherland, member of the president's cabinet, to hang back while president, vice president, all of Congress, probably some other people, all go to the Capitol building, just in case something happens. But the premise of this show is that something happens. Somebody blows up the Capitol building. And then, being the designated survivor, he is literally the last person left in line to succeed to the White House. Like, if there was a line of succession, I mean, there is, but it's not like familial. So there's a line of succession. If the president dies, vice president, vice president dies, somebody comes up after them to keep the continuity of government going. And it's just like, I know I probably shouldn't say this on the interwebs, but these motherfuckers, just, that needs to happen. It's like, they need to just all be in the same building, and then, because at this point, I don't understand what else can happen. They've literally said and done any and everything to show you that they give no fucks about you, and you still vote for them. And it's like they don't die. They never just fucking die. They're all old as shit and they don't die. And the worst part is, I thought that was going to be a cure-all. Back when I was younger, back in my younger days, I was like, I can't wait until all these racists die out. You know what I mean? It's just gonna die out. No, it's not. The same ideas, the same thoughts, the same ways of being are just being passed down. There's new and fresh, young-faced races to take over the spots as soon as these motherfuckers decide to keel over or leave. So it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? I try my best not to focus on it so much, but it's just hard because, like, my brother was like, "Did you get your 600 yet?" And then I have to tell him that, no, they haven't even passed it through Congress yet. And the fact that, like, everybody's anticipating this 600, like, motherfuckers in other countries got 2,000 a month off top. On top of the universal health care that they already have for when people get sick from this shit, which they do. And then they die. Or they lose their sense of taste and smell, which is fucked up.
Like, yeah, like I gotta wait like 3 or 4 hours in the morning for like my sense of taste and smell to come back, and then I have it, for the rest of the day. But if I go to sleep and then I wake up, it's gonna be gone for another few hours. Like,
I need to do more dabs. Like, I make music because it gives me some, sense of calm in a very chaotic world. Even the most chaotic song can give me a sense of calm and peace. I don't know if I'm talking loud enough. I might not be. You know, it's just hard to gauge when I have the monitoring going on my headphones. So I can hear myself just fine, but I gotta make sure that it's beating the music too. Fuck. That punched me in the face. Bloody hell. Yeah, that kind of like that hit just derailed my entire train. What the fuck was I talking about? Jesus. Oh yeah, I was being frustrated at things that I can't control. And then talking about the things that I can control, which is the music that I listen to and the music that I make. You know, things in my general vicinity. So, as much as I want to rag on all these dirty old fucks that managed to keep on living another day, running what happens. I don't want to say our lives because, you know, our lives are our own. But doing shit that affects our lives in many ways. It's like, how? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, live long and prosper, but god damn, bro, can you just take a break? Like, can you just give us a break for a second? Nah, nigga, you ain't getting that break. Not around here. It's America. It's the country that never sleeps. I thought that was New York and the city that never sleeps. Nah, we spread that mentality, dog. We ain't sleeping no more. What's sleeping? Real hustlers don't sleep. We taking naps. Oh, man. Nah, I like sleep, bro. Shout out to my viewers, you know what I mean? Shout out to my viewers that pop in, you know what I mean? Appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? Even though you lurking, it's all good. It's all good. And while you lurking, I'll just keep spitballing right now, you know what I mean? Here's something else that I thought about. You know what I mean? Extracting all the audio from these Getting High with Stoned Chakra lives podcast. And then there's a Stoned Chakra podcast. That easy. I don't understand why I'm not doing it right now. Why I'm not, as I'm streaming this on YouTube, getting my fucking links and then extracting the audio from those posts and slapping them up on some sort of service. Getting High with Stoned Chakra, the podcast. Or should I even signify that it's the podcast? Because I mean, it's the same show. Yeah, I think it would just be Getting High with Stoned Chakra. But yeah, with that, like, what am I on now? 46? I hope it says 46. But sometimes I'll be fucking up the titles. I'm fucking going to stream and shit. Let's see, it should pop up directly on my page. Hold on. Alright, cool. It does say number 46. So that's what's up. As long as that's the case, I actually named it correct today. But yeah, bro. Or ma'am. Whoever. I appreciate the lurkers, you know what I mean? Just to let you know, everybody's chats, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's chats, when you throw your chat or your comment up, that shit goes directly on the screen now. Like that was a new addition, you know what I'm saying, that I figured out how to do. I think that's been on like the last 4 or 5 episodes. And the interaction is amazing because motherfuckers from Twitch can talk with motherfuckers from Facebook who are talking to the motherfuckers from YouTube. So it's just a healthy mix, healthy mingling of multiple platforms. And don't mind me if I sound a little weird, you know what I'm saying? Because, a little stuffed up, you know what I mean? But I feel good. Just chilling. Not able to breathe through my nose a little bit, but god damn it, I can still taste and smell. Oh, yeah. Give me that. You already know what that is. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the angle that the motherfuckers need right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so fucking good. Oh, yeah. You know, it's not medicated, but goddamn, it tastes good. You know what I'm saying? News and entertainment. I know I've mentioned it before, but there's this little show called 90 Day Fiancé that has spawned like at least 4 different spin-offs and then conversation shows for each one of those spin-off shows. It's a wild time. But the original one has finally come back. It has started its whatever season, I don't know the number, but it's back. And the 3rd episode was last night, and oh my god, shit is wild. There's this dude on there who, like, I don't know, like for some reason started traveling to Thailand all the time. And, you know, now he has a samurai sword and this, that, and the other. And he met this chick from the Philippines, on the internet, of course. And he's getting her over there. And she's like, hits him with the bomb, you know what I mean? I'm bisexual. He's like, oh. And then tells him that when she comes over there and gets married, she want to have a girlfriend. Oh, they doing that. And he just put it all out on Front Street. He's like, yeah, so when she get here, you know what I mean? Her having a girlfriend is going to be part of our married life. I was like, right on, bro. Power to the people. Because, no. I'd rather be alone. I'm not dealing with that. No, thank you. Same with the poly shit. Who you? It just seems unnecessarily messy. I'm not the cleanest person, but there's just some shit that I'm not trying to clean up. You know what I mean? I can like see a situation and be like, that's gonna require a lot of cleanup. Like right now, I'm not doing awful.
Stoned Chakra.
More shit on the ground than I'd like, but it's not garbage. It's just shit that doesn't need to be on the ground. You know what I mean? Like baby powder. There's no need for baby powder to be on the ground right now. That could easily be put up with my deodorant and What else is over there? My hair moisturizer. Easily. But it's on the ground right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit out of place versus shit being grimy. You know what I mean? And the whole act of being poly and finding other people to be poly, it just seems extra messy. And sometimes I like to get grimy. Give me the pit at an EDM show. A packed one. Packed, sold out. Where you barely have room to fucking dance. And you get so hot that you drip through all your clothes. Where it's so hot that when they turn on the lights after the show's done, there is a cloud of everyone's stank hovering above the crowd. So I like to get grimy. But that shit just seems unnecessarily messy. Like instead of eating your food, just going and then throwing some at somebody else, like having a food fight that only a few people are participating in. Everybody else is like they like the idea of a food fight. Everyone likes the idea of a food fight. But most people don't want to be a part of the cleanup after a food fight. It sounded like it made sense when I started letting it come out of my mouth. Time will tell, you know, because I do watch these back, so maybe when I watch this back, I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? That could easily happen. That'd be a very Stoned Chakra thing to happen. Something that'll clear me out. Like, I know the acid would clear me out, but I'm really not trying to trip right now. Maybe I should. It's the fucking winter solstice.
I bet you do it for a damn. These hoes go. I bet you do it for a damn. These hoes go. I bet you do it for a damn. These hoes go. I bet you do it for a these hoes go. I bet you do it for a these hoes go.
Maybe.
I bet you do it for a damn. These hoes.
I don't know.
I bet you do it for a damn. These hoes go. I bet you do it for a damn. These
like, I like to have more of a purpose other than an event. But at the same time, it's the winter solstice. It's like a super convergence happening.
I bet you do it for a damn. These hoes. I bet you do it for a these hoes. I bet you do it for a these. The market with it. Hard to get it. What does it take to bet you do it for a damn.
If I do it, I'm gonna do it different. Cause I'm not getting the body shivers. Usually when I think about doing acid, I get body shivers, but I'm not getting them now. Either way, I wouldn't want to do that shit like with it under my tongue, cause it's like a really thick blotter paper. So if I did it, which I'm leaning towards now that I think about all the shit that's happening today, I'll probably take the hit and throw it in a kombucha, one with a lot of citric acid, and then just drink all of it. You know? And then take what I get, you know what I mean? Because I'm not doing it for the actual trip, I'm doing it to possibly make myself a little bit more open while all this energetic shit is happening. Huh. I'm glad I just let myself ramble on here. I'm able to work some shit out. Like, is getting high with Stoned Chakra my new therapy session? pretty dope. I like that I have this outlet now. I mean, technically, I could have always been doing it. Like, just thinking back now, I had everything. Well, I didn't have the lights and all that shit, but it's not necessary if you have a decent scene behind you. Like, if I just had a naturally cool-looking area behind me, which I think at certain points in my life that I did, like I had like cool posters and like a bass just sitting up, maybe a big ass amp, the shit that looked aesthetically pleasing. Do the lights right. Like, I could have been doing this for a long time. But we can't go back in time. We can only keep going down the river of life, which is cyclical, around and around and around. And you'll just keep going around and around until you pick up every piece that you missed the last go around. Like, at first it was really just fucking annoying. Like, why does this shit keep happening all the fucking time? It just keeps happening all the time. And then I was like, it keeps happening all the time because there's still something that I need to learn. And you think it's like a big lesson, but no, it can literally just be little pieces that you add to your life that will eventually get you to where you need to go. Now let me do this dab. I need to stop pontificating and do some more getting high. Also, Stoned Chakra long sleeve tees and hoodies, zip up hoodies, are available at stonedchakra.bandcamp.com.
Out on this road, am I alone? Vibes are resonating. Am I alone? I'll never know.
Hit me up directly on my social medias, and I can provide you with a 25% off discount code. But you gotta, that means you have to follow me on my social medias. That means you have to reach out to me via direct message on Instagram or send a message to my Facebook page. One of those. No, fuck that. Even better. Let's do a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. God damn it. Is the holiday season. Holiday season! Hey! And for that, I'm gonna do a giveaway with caveats, because every giveaway has caveats, so why should my giveaway have some fucking caveats, god damn it? And my caveats are as follows. You have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel. You have to like my page on Facebook. You have to follow me on Twitter. You have to follow me on Instagram. And you have to follow me on Twitch. You have to direct message me proof of all 5 of those things. And after that, I will also need your shipping information, because you will be receiving a Stoned Chakra zip up hoodie or a Stoned Chakra long sleeve tee. Choice is yours, pending available merchandise. So, like, if I don't have any long sleeve tees left, I doubt that it's not gonna have it anytime soon. But if for any reason I don't have the hoodie in your size or the long sleeve t-shirt in your size, you get the opposite. And if I have neither, Sorry, you can go one size up. Like, I can give you a whole shitload of stickers. I was gonna give out stickers anyway, but hey, it's whatever. Like, I already got one that I'm giving away to dude. Fuck. Hold on, let me see if I can find his Instagram. I'll give him a shout out on the YouTube. He goes by Virgil _J, as in Jay. So, you know, motherfuckers, y'all know how to spell Virgil. Virgil _J _Hawkins. That's Hawk in S. Hawkins. He is the first recipient of a free Stoned Chakra hoodie. He has been rocking with Stoned Chakra since the beginning, and he has recently gone through some things, and he is coming out the other side, you know, better and stronger. So feel free to go follow Virgil _J _Hawkins on Instagram and let him know the Stoned Chakra sent you. And let him know that he said to do this because I want a fucking free hoodie. You don't have to hit him up, but he does some dope Static Shock cosplay. So if you're about that Static Shock life, you know what I mean? Feel free to hit him up for all your Static Shock adjacent needs. As for tonight, I don't know if I'll be streaming. If I do, I don't know if it'll be games, because as we've come to the conclusion, you know, it's a we situation, even if there's, you know, 0 to very few people watching. There's a relationship going on where it's me and the cameras. There's a relationship, and the relationship is one where I say what I want to say because that's what I want to say. Isn't that right? That's right. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna win on my own terms. And that's not heartless. It's just, I don't know what to call it besides, it's not heartless. It's not heartless. You know, because in a world where love is gone, you have to be love. Hippy dippy shit, baby. Stoned Chakra. Let's do another dab. So yeah, I might do another stream later, but it'll probably be along the same lines as my last Trevor Deuce stream. And I'd have to send somebody to the store for me. I wonder how hard it would be to get kombucha off of DoorDash. Oh, that slightly cleared me out. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be streaming games tonight. I'm gonna lean towards no, simply because working all this shit on my Windows side would be, while tripping, would be very annoying. Like, I can work it, but it's not as effortless as Mac, you know what I mean? Like, I can pretty much glide through everything that I need to get it how I want it while I'm inebriated. But if I was on Windows, I would fumble, and I'm sure I'd get frustrated. Well, and what issue was I running into yesterday? Oh yeah, on my Star Wars Sunday, like I had to start Star Wars Sunday late, because when I went to boot up Star Wars The Order, the shit just wouldn't load up. Like, I had to go into a forum and then look up whatever fix they did. It's like they looked up like a certain INL file in the game code that you had to open up in a notepad and then change certain properties. Like, instead of full screen equaling true, you had to say full screen equaling false. And you had to like do a whole bunch of shit like that and then save it, reinsert it, and then start the game. And it fucking worked. Which, yeah, it's cool, but it's fucked up that shit happened in the first place, B. Shit should just work. Like, why did it stop working? Like, shit was working last time I fucked with it. And then all of a sudden it's still not open on some sketch shit. So my guess is I could probably look up some sort of fix for KOTOR also, not to deal with the public. I guess I'll do that too. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Windows is just a lot of fucking work. It's so much work. It's so much. How do I say? It's so much easier to navigate Mac. I won't say it's easy to get things done, because a lot of programs, rightfully so, because it's not a dominant operating system, they just don't give a fuck about making the programs for Mac or optimizing them for Mac or making them run too well on Mac. Like, this shit, Streamlabs is like just now starting to like be okay. It's like on 26.0.26.2 on Mac. But before, like, I had multiple times where this shit just crashed in stream. Like, it still happens, but it happens less now. And then it still doesn't open as soon as I click it. Like, I'll click it, it'll start to open. I see the light from my webcam come on, but then it doesn't open. And then I have to click it again, and then it opens on the second one. Every time on the second one, if it doesn't on the first one, which it usually doesn't. Like, what the fuck's up with that? That shit doesn't happen on Windows. Like, I'll tell you that. Like, Streamlabs on Windows opens right the fuck up, and I understand why. Because the people using that shit are more likely than not going to be using fucking Windows, because they're streaming games. And I'm sorry, but you don't game on Mac OS. You really don't. Like, they have Steam for Mac, which I was surprised by, and I was able to actually get a few games and play them, which was fucking amazing. But it's not for that. Like, it's for fucking audio and video production. Like, it's for regular motherfuckers that just want to type emails. It's not really for gaming. And I'll admit that with no equivocation, no problems. Windows is for gaming, period. Which is why it should, make more sense that the games work instead of just not opening and shit. like having to do all that extra shit in a notepad and then re-putting it into the fucking game folder to make it work seems like some bullshit. But that's just me. But I'll probably look into getting KOTOR to work. And then I always have the Switch. I could just game and not stream it. I could just stay on the Mac side, stream like this, and be streaming myself playing the Switch. And then I have the smoke cam. I can literally just sit here and then have it underneath, like right here. That would work too. Like motherfuckers be able to see the screen. I'd have the sound up. And then that way I could just keep it real simple. That's if I decide to stream it all. Who knows? But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You like that? You like that nondescript? So bland. Everybody's heard it. Non-committal. Means nothing. Saying it is what it is. Well, I mean, is it what it ain't, motherfucker? Like, anyway, feel free to listen to my music. You've been hearing it all stream. If you like any of it, feel free to listen to it on whatever you stream your music on. Feel free to download it. It's available for downloads, I'm sure. So you gotta pay for it. No. Yeah. I think the cheapest you'll get it is Bandcamp. I think like all the releases are like $4.20 or pay what you want. I don't know what's it say. What's the Bandcamp say? It says something weird like that. Yeah. Buy digital album for $4 and you guys can't see it. There we go. For $4.20 or more. Like, I would give you the option to pay more. How much is Resonance? Is it the same? No, Resonance is name your price, so you can get that for free. Yeah, what's up got to do with it is name your price, so you can get that for free on Bandcamp too. And then the full copy of Blazing Confused Volume 2, the only place digitally that you can get all 16 tracks of Blazing Confused Volume 2. Most streaming services only have 15 because track number 8 is a stolen beat from the Backstreet Boys. I'll say it here on the internet because I don't give a damn. It's right here. Feel free to get it. The song's called Head Right. It is a slapper. I was so excited that I found that here because I haven't really been to this shit in a minute. But yes, it is also Name Your Price, which is you can click here and put 0. There's no minimum. So yes, feel free to visit the Bandcamp if you want to get any of my music and just have it instead of going on the streaming services. I mean, because to be honest, I'd rather you have whatever high quality version of the tracks that you want, you know, for free to keep instead of streaming whatever they've decided to stream to you at however many kilobits per second, and then you get like fractions of a penny. But yeah, it's all there along with, of course, the merch. You know what I mean? You also got magnets and stickers. Magnets. How do they work? I don't have the answer to that, but you can get them from me, Stoned Chakra. Feel free to hit me up on any of my social medias. You know, I listed them off. All 5 of them are required if you want to be a winner in the giveaway. There's going to be a few winners, so don't think that, you know, just because one person got one that you're not going to get one. There's going to be multiple winners, so have all 5 of my social medias unlocked. That is Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. All 5 are required for the giveaway. And also, if you don't even give a fuck about the giveaway and give a fuck about Stoned Chakra, feel free to like, subscribe, follow. Hit me up on any of those. I'll be back tomorrow because, you know, this is what I do now. And also, I'll be here for Christmas as well. You know, I'll be here for all the other holidays too because I'm doing this every day. So, Kid House Stoned Chakra. It's been a blast. I'll see you guys later.